Hong Kong's neon signs are more than just lights. Throughout the 1970s, 80s and 90s, the number of these luminous landmarks grew with the city's wealth and cultural might. But that all changed in the 2010s, when the government clamped down on these glowing symbols of Hong Kong's golden age, ordering the removal of those that didn't meet safety standards. Add to this the growing availability of cheaper, easier to repair LED signs, and neon's fate was sealed. In the last 15 years, well over 100,000 signs have been torn down, leaving just a few hundred in the city today. And the once hundreds of neon craftsmen who gave Hong Kong its glorious glow have dwindled down to just a handful. In this episode, we're going to meet the oldest of them all, 84-year-old master Wong Kin-wah, at his studio, where he'll teach us about the history of the craft with the help of his daughter Kitty Wong and grandson Jerry Liu, who are both artists in their own right. And we'll even sit down with the master to learn more about his story and how his family aims to preserve neon craft for generations to come. This is Hong Kong Hoods. Hey guys, thank you for joining me this evening in Mong Kok on Changsha Street, the home of what some consider to be the best remaining cluster of neon signs in all of Hong Kong. And it really gives you an idea of what the city looked like decades ago when tens of thousands of these signs clamoured for space over every busy thoroughfare. While a lot of the remaining signs around town are dying and in dire need of repair, some are still breathtaking. But in a way, their brilliance makes it all the more sad that there aren't more of these signs left like there used to be. That such an important part of Hong Kong's culture and history is fading so quickly is, in my opinion, nothing short of a tragedy. So it's a relief then that there are people around town that are still fighting to keep the craft alive, and we're going to meet some of them tomorrow. Morning guys, it's a rainy one today in Mong Kok, and we are closing in on Master Wong's studio. It's not every day that you get to meet a master of part of something that is so intertwined with Hong Kong culture as neon is. He has been doing this since the 1950s, and he's one of the last and senior most neon masters, or sifu in Cantonese, in all of Hong Kong. So without further ado, let's get in there into his studio and see how him and his family members are not only continuing this craft, but pushing things forward. After making our way up the stairs of an unassuming building, we entered Master Wong's studio and immediately felt transported back in time. The decor, the workstations, the equipment, much of it hasn't changed in decades, giving a fascinating window into the past. First, Master's daughter Kitty told us a bit about the history of neon in Hong Kong and explained some of the intricacies of the craft. Then it was time to watch the master at work. When it comes to neon, images have to be crafted by bending single tubes, kinda like drawing characters in 3D using only one continuous pen stroke, but much, much harder. This means that every curve, every angle Master Wong makes requires not only dexterity and speed to correctly harness the flame, but an extraordinary level of forethought that only comes with decades of practice. Master has to know the image intimately in his head, down to the angle and direction of each bend, before he puts the tube to his homemade burners. After the shape was made, it was time to add the electrical components and gas to make the neon glow. Guys, how amazing was that? That was just like, I can't believe like how natural it comes to Sifu. You know, he's just made something that is pretty complex and very beautiful, Holeng in Cantonese. So now it's my turn to have a play and see if I can do a couple of bends, and Sifu and Kitty are going to talk me through that. So let's go. A little bit nervous. I'm going to try not to break anything.
That part is the most important, that you go on the same.
Following a few words of guidance from Kitty about how to connect two pieces of tube and the importance of rolling them at the same pace over the flame, it was time to get bending.
So
Right.
he showed you what to do.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. Let's do it.
Look, look, look. Harder, harder. Harder.
I think I might have messed that one up.
Okay,
yeah.
Keep on, keep
Yeah.
on going. Keep going. Oops. Okay. Roll higher, higher, higher on the top of the fire. 係啦。
And now together.
Touch about
你
one
嘅
point.
你
Go, go.
大力大力。
Harder.
Oh,
Oh,
low.
Too much, too much. Too good. Your first artwork.
First try. I call it bubble.
I think that's enough to do the next one.
Yes. I don't know. He's got a lot of faith in me. Too much.
Go, harder.
Oh.
Wow. Nice. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, not bad. That's passable, right? Not bad.
Because it controls.
Thank you, master. Thank you. Amazing.
All right.
Not bad. Not bad for a beginner.
好過呢個啦。
Thank you.
Hey, this one.
Oh, that's the first. So this is my evolution up until here, and then this is Sifu's. So that's my first attempt. That's my second attempt, the bubble. Then third attempt is this one. And then fourth attempt, I feel like with Sifu's help, because he was basically holding my hands the whole time, I kind of got to an acceptable. No, I'm okay with that. I'm quite proud of that one. Still nothing like Sifu's, but not bad. Not bad. Thank you so much for teaching me, Sifu. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, so yeah, you just saw my absolute monstrosities, but you know, not bad. I'm pretty proud of that final one. Sifu's really nice. He kind of guided me through that. And now we're going to get the chance to interview him and Jerry, basically ask him a bit more about the craft and yeah, just kind of find out where these guys, as a family collectively, where they're taking it into the future.
我係黃建華，就係從事呢個霓虹光管咧，已經60幾年啦。我係由17歲落嚟香港之後咧，做到而家啦。因為嗰陣時咧生活個個都好困難，所以係冇嘢做，冇入息。咁喺個親戚嗰處咧就跟住佢咧就做學徒。做學徒好辛苦㗎，乜都要做㗎，一日工作起碼都10幾個鐘頭㗎啦，冇話嘅8個鐘頭冇呢個問題嘅。你喺公司處最食同埋瞓，有時間你就要做嘢嘅。年初一係休一日嘅啫，其他時候我都翻嚟做嘢嘅。喺嗰陣時咧，舊社會嚟講，乜都要偷師嘅，冇師傅教你嘅。你要學而家咁樣師傅揸住手嚟教咩？冇噶，係偷師。係啊，係即揾眼夾下咋，唔會俾你掂嘢噶。人哋師傅唔做嘅時候，你咪走去埋位咯。一師傅翻埋嚟，你又要走噶啦。我咁樣嚟做法㗎嗰時，因為你做到咁上下，你已經有啲咁嘅經驗之後咧，我唔係離開公司，唔係自己走去。接生意就咁就去做咯，接到生意我咪開公司，所以做到而家啦。最光明嘅時候咧，70幾年、80年代個時間咧，最興旺啊！成條彌敦道啊，同埋呢個香港九龍嘅嗰邊咧，都好多霓虹光管招牌。起碼彌敦道咧，成條都係光嘅。嗰啲外來嘅飛機咧嚟到香港。已經係睇到香港嘅上空咧，全部都係光芒嘅，所以咧有東方之珠嘅稱號。有我哋做最旺嘅時候咧，真係應接不暇嘅。 我都可以分發俾行家去做嘅，真係可以無限量計唔到咁多啦。即係好多地端度嘅大招牌咧，都係有我份做嘅。啊，仲有喺呢個油麻地個吳松街嗰處咧，仲有一個新嘅德興愛美招牌，現度喺處嘅。美國嚟嘅製造光管嘅設備咧，好多人咧都買唔起啊，因為佢又係貴啊。所以我自己啲火把咧都係自己設計嘅。因為呢一條咧，我一條啦，佢呢一條咧，我當然係冇佢咁快啦。但係咧，我設計10條咧，就咪快過佢咯。所以我嘅起貨率就快咗好多啦。但係咧，當然咧，人來到咧一定係靚啦，美觀啦。但係我哋咧都可以模仿佢，可以做得快過佢嘅。成個光管行業咧係冧咗落嚟㗎，好冇？應該係20年咗緊啦，20年啦。一有 LED 燈之後咧，一路已經落咗嚟。LED 燈已經10幾年啦，就係咯冇啦。霓虹光管少做嘅時候，呢啲師傅咪要轉行咯。而家香港嘅師傅係好多㗎，但係佢冇生意冇得做，咁佢要食飯啊嘛，咪轉第行咯，冇乜問題。都咪社會係咁嘅時候，你都係要接受㗎啦，啊。
But there's still hope for neon, and Master is fueling its preservation by training his grandson in the art. Jerry is an animator and visual artist who has turned to creating and promoting neon himself, and recently showcased his works at a joint exhibition with his grandfather.
我都差唔多學咗1年，上年嘅冬天開始學，咁差唔多就快有1年咯。咁開頭學都好似阿Sam 咁樣啦，都係公公一手綁住嘅，但係放畫佢就會開始俾我慢慢去接觸佢，去試佢自己去做啦。咁佢啱啱都有講到，公公係我哋嗰啲器材係比較快同埋效率好高嘅，咁其實都係應用咗喺佢學嘅。咁通常我嚟上堂嚟打擾個公公都係1日嘅2個鐘嘅啫，但係2個鐘嘅時候就不停去練咯。因為我覺得其實藝行光管啦，到佢從佢個工序啦去做出嚟咧，其實唔係單只係講一個手藝咯。好似我從我公公學啦，其實係一種香港人嘅精神，係一種傳承落去嘅意義咯。而家出邊好多嗰啲仿霓虹燈啊，嗰啲 LED， 雖然佢哋可以做到遠睇，佢哋做到嗰個效果、嗰個美觀，但係其實佢就漸漸失去咗嗰種人情味喺入邊咯。我希望咁，因為公都講咗啦，咁時代改變，社會都改變咗，咁政府有佢嘅限制，咁我哋又真係好難去做翻啲好傳統嘅招牌啊。但係同埋因為我覺得而家所有人到依家都係講霓虹光管係同呢啲傳統招牌有掛鈎嘅，但係已經好難行到呢個方向。咁我就希望霓虹燈其實雖然可以懷舊去望翻之前，亦都而家可以向前看咯。咁我就會希望霓虹燈會多啲喺啲藝術氣息嘅地方會出現咯，將佢變咗一個藝術作品。咁可能喺展覽廳啊、室內嘅設計或者嗰啲地方都會見到多啲咯。咁希望令到啲我一輩即係00後嘅講冇見識過霓虹燈嘅人就可以重新去認識呢個霓虹燈光管，而從而去愛上呢樣嘢咯。
Thank you so much. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah, fantastic. Alright guys, so I've left the studio and I'm back down on street level, and I'm not gonna lie, Still pretty rainy out here. But oh my gosh, what an incredible experience that was. It was such an honor to be able to get up close to Master Wong in his studio and see him work his magic the way he does. You know, it's truly incredibly impressive. You've got to bear in mind, he is in his mid-80s, and the way he bends his bars, he goes through the process, and he knows everything like the back of his hand and creates, you know, these masterpieces. It really is like the neon is an extension of his hand. And, you know, he's so sweet, and there's absolutely zero ego about him. You know, he's just an artist who is at the top of his game still and is producing some absolutely incredible stuff. These are a family of exceptionally talented, proud artists, and they hold neon craft very close to their heart, which is to say that if these guys are the stewards of neon, pushing it forward into the future, then I'm not incredibly worried, because being proud and artistic and true to the craft as they are, it seems that they're going to keep finding ways to not only keep neon alive, but let it thrive into the future in its own way, so that the glow never really dies. But that's all we got time for in this episode, guys. Really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
And that concludes our visit to Master Wong's studio and our investigation into Hong Kong neon craft. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you made it this far, do us a favor and click that subscribe button, as we need more of you to help our channel grow so we can continue our mission to shine a spotlight on the best of traditional Hong Kong culture. Also, consider joining our Patreon, the link for which is in the video description below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on Hong Kong Hoods.